Welcome to Call Like I Don't See, a podcast where we talk about movies, comics, games, sports, and humanity. I am GP.
What's up, everybody? This is your guy, AD here.
Hello, peoples. Hello, peoples.
Once again. I don't even think it's worth even talking about our weeks.
We don't need to. Bro. No need to.
Because I'm pretty sure our weeks just went seriously south with millions of other people's weeks as well. Mm-hmm. We're just going to straight out call it out right here.
Yeah, there's no theme songs. Just call it out.
No, we're just going to call out America right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel it's appropriate for this episode.
Yes, it's best.
WTF.
Come on, man.
WTF, America. What is going on in this country, bro? Where you can't send a kid to school with peace of mind that that child will return to you in the afternoon.
Trying to get education.
Insane and sickening beyond words, bro. This thing has rocked a lot of us to the core. I'm so fed up and pissed. I was pissed for the whole week. Like, if you want to know how my week was, that was me. I was just pissed.
Yeah, same here.
For the whole week.
Same here, man.
And heartbroken, like, these kids were my own kids, bro.
Right. This is everyone's kids.
These kids belong to everyone who has failed to do anything about this situation for the past how long? 10 years?
10, 20 years?
20 years? The existence of guns in the country? I don't know.
And it's just keeps on happening. Like, we supposed to just be numb to it. Like,
oh yeah, this is regular, you know. Just do a couple of sharing condolences and we keep moving on. No, that's not. We can't sit for that anymore, bro.
Nah, we shouldn't.
We can't sit for that anymore.
We should have been stopped this.
Yeah. It's kind of like, where's the common sense? You have these, and then this stupid gun law, especially here in the state of Texas, dude, where this open carry crap, which when it came out I think it was last September, and me and my wife talked about it. I'm like, look, shit's about to get crazy because you just opened up a serious Pandora's box that's just full of pain and hurt and killings everywhere, and not even a year from the law being passed, not even a year has passed yet, and we get this unfortunate killing here in the schools.
Love to make money, don't you? Love to let somebody be free to carry that type of automatic weapon.
Money and guns, bro.
Money
and guns.
Yeah.
That's what this country seems to be on now. Just getting fat, money, and guns. That's it. Top three things. That's America in a in a nutshell, right there. It's so sad. It's so freaking sad.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've normally, you know, I'm composed when these kind of tragedies happen, but this one just hit me too hard, bro.
They always hit me. I felt like this one could have been prevented.
It definitely could have. Like, at this stage, and you've had enough bad examples of these things happening. Something more could have been done, bro. Something more could have been done.
I'm trying to figure out, do they even create, let's try to vote on changing these laws? Do they even consider trying to reform this? Or they just be like, oh, well, it happened. Let's try to do thorough background checks or something like that. Are they actually literally trying to do votes and certain people in the committee is trying to keep this going, or what? That's what I'm trying to figure out. This is what I'm puzzled about that whole situation.
It's baffling. It's literally baffling at this point. And like, why is it not like, okay, you give a kid a toy, he does something bad with the toy, you take the toy away, right? Simple. All right, problem done. Why does it have to require so many speeches, so many different voting going on? It's like, for the sake, you're a human, right? You guys are human. Whoever you guys are in Congress, I don't really pay attention to these people here in Congress because they piss me off nonstop. Like right now.
Oh yeah.
So from a humanity standpoint, you guys are human, right? Regardless of whatever freaking color you are, I don't care, blue, red, yellow, black, whatever.
Don't matter.
You are a human first. Multiple human kids keep dying by these weapons that are becoming more accessible that have become more accessible to people that's not right in the mind.
Right.
And what are you doing about it? It's so simple to just, stop them from doing it. Just say, look, we're gonna take these guns away, man. This was a bad idea. Can we just scrap this and do something that's a lot more safer?
Well, the only simple thing I can think of is, hey, good got something for the bad. No automatic weapons at all. Nobody. Mm-hmm. Nobody should have automatic weapons. No, don't need it. If you're gonna do that, they got guns, shooting ranges all around town. You can shoot guns there.
Yeah, let it out at the gun range.
Right.
Don't come let it out at a freaking school, dogs. Like, come on, man. These kids were watching Moana, dog. Moana in the middle of this show, and this goes down. Like, how heartbreaking is that shit? It is so hard right now to not feel for these parents, not feel for them for the rest of their lives. These lives were snatched. And that's it. It's over, And I think it was my sister-in-law who pointed this out to me the other day. She said, when a husband loses a wife or a wife loses a husband, that person becomes a widow, right? When a child loses a parent, that child becomes an orphan, right? There is no word or label for when a parent loses a child.
Oh, no.
There's just nothing that could freaking, label it or sum up the feeling. There's just absolutely nothingness afterwards.
It's like how do you move on from that
for the rest of your life?
Right. It's like who you want to blame. I know you want to blame someone. I know you probably just want to do some terrible things. It's weird the way something that tragic affect people in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? It can spread.
Yes, it can.
And it's kind of upsetting, man.
It's in there. I mean, they're well within their rights to spread the fury that they're feeling right now. Because looking at some of these videos and how these cops, which is another thing, these cops are just delaying on getting in there for a whole damn hour. And the parents are pleading and yelling at the cops, "Get your ass in there and save the kids."
Now, if it was a armless black guy in the middle of the street, you'd be running. You'd be running to see what's up.
10 seconds tops. 10 seconds tops. I don't even want to bring race into this picture because that's a whole other issue.
It's a whole other issue, but it's just a way. It's weird the way cops respond to things, man. It's just baffling.
Yeah, I don't know if it's weird or if it's just systematically how they do things.
It's that yeah.
Because look at they'll take in these guys, these Caucasian guys who do certain things with these guns. They will gently get them to the car. Nobody's gotten shot at all,
right?
But had it be some random black dude that wasn't doing a damn thing, he looked like he had a gun. He's already shot. He's already shot.
Already.
But that's besides what we're talking. That's a whole other.
That's a whole other situation.
That we still not fixed yet. That's still going on. But the fury of these parents to just I understand if they lash out and just keep this fire going for the rest of the time that they're on this planet. Stage protests around the clock till proper things are in place.
I feel like
behind that.
I feel like with situations like this, if this happens, I think all Congress leaders and whoever's at that Senate in that position should be off. They should be it should be oh, well, time to vote again because
these ain't doing it.
They not doing anything.
These ain't doing it.
They not doing anything.
You can say that. But you can say the same thing towards the president. He not doing it. This guy ain't doing it. Yeah. This lady ain't doing it. Whoever the president is.
Yeah.
Blue or red. This shit's still been the same.
Right.
For the longest while, regardless who was at the top.
Yeah, it been many presidents and this happened many times.
Many times.
And it just don't make any sense.
This is just the land of the slaughter where we just slaughter each other. Like, this is Memorial Weekend, and you're supposed to be remembering those who fought for the country's freedom and whatnot. I'm pretty sure they didn't fight for us to be killing our own little kids in classrooms, dude.
Right.
Come on.
That's just
cut the crap. Cut the crap. It's to the point now. I'm like, man, do I even want to stay in this state of Texas? Because
right.
This gun shit is stupid out here.
Or stay in the U.S. period, man.
My wife asked me if we were going to switch countries. I'm like, you know what? I might just consider it. Because I can't remember which country it was. They had one school shooting. It was way back, I think like in the 90s or something. And they changed the law like that.
Instantly.
They haven't
had nothing.
A damn instance of this ever for like to today.
Right.
I'm like, wow, look at that. Look at that.
I'm trying to figure out how do these people sleep at night that want people to have these type of weapons on the street. How do they sleep at night when they watch this?
I don't think they want the people to have it on the street. They just want the purchases. That's it. They just want the money. They don't care what happens to the gun after that. They just want the money to go in there. Just buy it. It doesn't matter what you do after the gun. Just buy the gun. Yeah. You're free to carry.
And the NRA, they need to just be dismantled.
That's not going to happen, bro. They have too much
power. It's not going to happen,
too
but
much power.
I wish it was dismantled. We don't need that.
And then they had that rally. It was I was proud that they did have a protest this past Friday.
Oh, of course.
Because they had that NRA gun thing going on.
How you have the nerve to even have that?
Why is that? Why wasn't that canceled, dude? In light of everything, was that still allowed to go on? That's how you know. Is there really changes coming on the horizon? Because this thing was still allowed. Nobody in their right mind said, hey guys, fellas, maybe we shouldn't be talking about guns today. Like, this wasn't the week to do this. No, they still carried it on. I mean, the governor he stepped away, right? He stepped away. He didn't want to show up. I'm like, okay, that's fine. But did you just do that because you already got a bad rep? And you try to, just tighten up your end of things,
right?
So they don't point blame at you.
You to blame. You can't run away from the blame. You to blame. Deal with it.
And it's like, once again, the finger pointing on that, it's still pointless, man. It's still pointless. Besides the fact that these kids are gone in one of the most horrific ways ever. And this is the circle that I hate. It's like these things happen, and then it's the finger pointing, and then it's the diplomatic part of it. How are we going to go about these policies? Blah blah blah. It's just a lot of talk until it phases out into nothingness, and nothing really happens.
They hope people just move on and forget about it.
Yeah. Like I'm still trying to figure out if COVID is over, because nobody's really given an official announcement about that yet. But I think because they talked about it so much, they did it back and forth. What do we do? And it just fades out into like white noise, and that's it. And so now they're talking again, blah blah blah, and it might fade it back out into white noise, and then it comes back into, hey, this happened again. It's like 2 months later.
Something going to happen to a celebrity, and they're going to hope that people
forget.
Fester.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
And worry about that.
Yeah. Where's a celebrity to take the spotlight right now? Because just a few weeks ago it was Will Smith. So we need somebody else in Hollywood to do something stupid,
right?
So that the American people could just face put their rage and thoughts into that,
right?
And just derail what's been going on in their minds. Oh wait, hold on, we got it. iPhone 14, right? Is that the next one that's supposed to be coming out? We just drop a new phone. Right? Just somebody drop a new phone so that they could just put their faces into that and stop looking. What we're doing.
Drop a new Madden.
drop a new
Jordan.
Drop a new Jordans. Yeah. That'll do it.
That'll do it. Yeah.
Or a new car, some new Tesla thing.
Right.
That'll
You
do it.
think those parents gonna forget? You think those parents gonna forget about that, man?
No.
Come on, man.
No, but they want to block out. It seems like they want to block out all of the victims' parents and families, and just overlook that as we go forward. Because Sandy Hook's still waiting for, like, hey, what's nothing's happened. You guys ain't learned from that. Sandy Hook was horrible too.
Horrible.
Right here, Santa Fe. That shit was bad too. Like,
it's kids. That's the point. It's kids, man. It's kids that.
It's futures. You could have had probably a future engineer that would have stopped cancer or some crap.
Yeah,
and you don't know because
cancer.
you got him killed.
Stop global warming. Hey.
hey, stop some of these problems that we suck at freaking fixing. Maybe the future generation was there in those classrooms and you don't know now.
Right.
Because they're gone.
Right.
Do something to fix it. Do better.
But y'all worrying about money and guns, so yeah.
Do better. It's so much pain right now, man. It's hard for me to enjoy this Memorial Weekend. I'm like, oh man, going to barbecue, blah, blah. But really, what am I happy about? What am I celebrating right now?
It's nothing to be celebrated, man. It's nothing to be celebrated. I feel like I was watching the news, man, and like I didn't know like the kids' faces was gonna pop up on the screen.
Oh my!
I couldn't even watch it, man. I couldn't look at that.
It's too heartbreaking, bro.
Yeah.
I normally don't shed tears like when these things pop up, but I lost it that night, dog. I just lost because I was like, some part of me was hearing the screams and the wailing of the parents, and I couldn't get it out of my head, and I was just like, I just started tearing up. I was just gone. I just lost it. I was like, man, somebody needs to help and do something. Take action, man. Take action. I'm not saying like, okay, I know we a lot of us, oh my God, thoughts and prayers are with the families, thoughts and prayers. I'm not saying I'm against saying thoughts and prayers, but just don't lay on that and be like, you did your part.
Right.
Don't just lay on, I said thoughts and prayers, right?
Yeah, it's more than that, man.
Prayers need to go and coexist. Prayers work when they coexist with action at the same time. You can't just pray on something without moving your body. You got to actually go do it.
Right.
You know, Lord, I want to get healthier. Well, sitting down and just saying, Lord, I want to get healthier ain't going to change it. You got to go and actually work out.
Yeah.
I know you prayed on it. That's great, but go do something to go with the prayer.
But the weirdest thing is that this type can be changed so easier than trying to be healthy. Like this can be changed from a vote, from an action of vote. Like
just put the vote in. You guys think
it should not even be? It should not even be a vote. It should be like
it's
in it.
Common sense. It's just right there in front of your face. Like think of your own child if they have kids. I don't know if they spawn demons in these people in Congress. Do they have kids or they just spawn freaking demons out there?
Who knows?
But I don't know. But you should know just off the bat, like, hey, look, man, this is a bad idea. This is humans, kids that's dying. Like, come on, just change the law. You know. Unfortunately, I don't want to say this, but it's like, hey, don't let it happen to one of your own kids. To that, like,
dude, you think the same way I be thinking, man. You think the same way I be thinking.
You don't want it to come to that. Nobody wants to see that is the most heartbreaking thing to experience in life is the loss of your own child. Yeah. You don't want it to come to that where it's like, okay, I think now we need to make a change. Oh, because this congressperson lost their kid in the shooting? No, you don't need another shooting to convince you to make the change now. Change it now.
Yeah.
Why must it get to next Friday before you make a change? It doesn't have to. It can happen Monday.
Right. You remember a while back they had this senator and his family had like, those, it's like a holiday greetings video or something like that. You remember like the whole family had automatic weapons in their hands?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Like
it's just sickening, bro. It's sickening. And then there's actually people thinking like, hey, you know what? The schools need to just up their security levels. I'm not against the schools upping up the security levels, but you're just saying, okay, so you're just gonna go with that approach,
just an excuse,
and not do anything about the guns that's in these people's hands.
They just finding an excuse. Let's do this. Maybe that'll stop it. No, it's one action that y'all need to do.
There's still the threat. It doesn't matter how security tight is at school. There's still the threat that will happen. You know what I mean? You have to like nullify the threat itself. Get it at the root of the source. Like. Don't just okay, everybody's got guns now, so we just gotta adapt to everybody having guns now. So just everybody put more security. That just puts more paranoia, more fear, more like unsettledness in everyone where nobody can chill anymore.
Now I gotta ask you, the teacher, you how was it being in a classroom after the fact that tragedy happened?
Oh my God, you're gonna make me tear up right now, G. I'm trying to hold this one back.
Okay.
That was one, and I'm fresh in this field. I've only been doing this. This is my third year, so I've never had to come into talking to my kids or whatever after something like this. And I love my kids. I love this year the kids that I have. So when I came in that morning, I'm looking at them, and I'm like, I cannot picture, losing these kids. to some maniac like this and having to like, you know, it was just wild. So I walk in there and I talked with them for like the first 15 minutes of the day. It was one of the toughest talks I had to have because I'm like, I didn't know how to, you know, calm their fears of like this happening at our school, you know, and I was like at a loss for words, and I was like, look, I had to say like, okay, you know, life has these horrible things happen sometimes, but you know, we just have to prepare for the moment. It was literally like a BS kind of speech. I have no understanding of how to prepare for that. So I literally went from my little speech to then like, look guys, if anything was to happen here in the school, we have our procedures. There's closets there that we jump into. I was just telling them prepare for war. Like just everybody just get quiet and no talking. And they just like ate up every word that I said. I was dead serious.
Yeah.
And then one student was like, Mr. Charles, what about underneath your desk? I was like, well, yeah, but you'll have to hide your feet. And I couldn't believe even the conversation we were having.
Yeah,
you know
it's just messed up, man. You gotta have that conversation, man.
I'm like, so we have to prepare for death? Like, get through this lesson, and then at any lesson, like, drop it, hit the floor. Like, are you kidding me?
A random thing that's gonna occur.
Right,
it's like you don't like a fire alarm gonna happen out of nowhere. Like you don't
I
don't
can
know.
understand a fire. There's a fire. That's natural. All right, you know. Or there's a tornado warning. All right, we got to drill for that. That's easier to prepare for. But this kind of madness, like, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know how to prepare for that because there's so many things psychologically that goes on. It's like, oh snap, you know, you don't know how many kids could fit where. I need to send a text out to my wife or my family or whatever. Get these kids on the phone, get the cops. Like so many things start happening. In the middle of all that, you hearing gunfire down the hallway. That's too much. That is way too much to freaking prepare for. No drill could prepare you enough for that kind of situation, dog.
No.
Like, it's sad. It's so sad. It's just unreal. It's unreal. I'm like, is this a real life movie we're watching? Because it sucks. Like this American movie that we're in right now, it sucks. It's if we're rating, we know we rate a lot of movies here on this podcast. This movie sucks.
This is
a 0. This is a -2.
It's a -10. -10.
Yeah, sure. Why not? It's just no rating. America, you're failing right now. Like you are failing in the reviews. Do you not see that? Countries look at us and like wonder, how is this like the number one of the top superpowers in the world where they can't even control their own people? You know, you can't even control the amount of death that you have going on in your classrooms, in your churches,
in schools and churches, man,
in a random grocery store,
in places that's supposed to be safe.
I can't go to church and relax. Like, now we're talking about upping up the security at churches because there's some madman that could come in with a gun and be like, you know what, I don't like that there's a whole bunch of black people in this one church. Let's shoot it up. Yeah. Like, or there's a bunch of Muslims at this one church. I don't like that. Let's shoot it up. Like, come on.
Yeah, I was just giving
Where is your humanity?
We just giving them these weapons, man.
It's not like, I'm like, okay, I know you know, people out there, you know, you like to shoot your gun. All right, fine.
Shoot your gun at a gun range.
At a gun range. Don't shoot at other people, please. You know, or keep it concealed somewhere in your house, whatever. Don't, if my son's over by your house and you have a gun, just keep that thing concealed. You don't need to have that out. You don't need to show what the latest ammo you got, blah, blah, blah. I'm not interested. You know?
I'm anti-gun. I hate guns, man.
I mean, at this point, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Even before these types of tragedies, man, I can't see myself having that in my house.
Because it changes your mentality.
Yeah.
When you have something like that, even if you have one, but you don't really use it much, just the fact that you have it changes your mentality by like a slight bit.
Right.
Because you know you have a gun, right? It's like, look, you know what? If I'm pissed off and drunk enough, I know I have a gun still in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, top it off, the road rage killings out here in Houston is another thing.
Right.
Like, people are literally getting into a car accident and whipping out their gun like it's some freaking Western-ass movie from 1862 and just start shooting.
And some of these people just don't be intoxicated or under the influence or nothing like that. They just
anger.
They're just anger.
or even annoyance because like they forgotten how to like. And that's another thing. Add in the recipe there of COVID over these past 2 years where people were like, like not really interacting. So I think they forgot how to interact with humans. So they're fully back out now, and now they have a weapon. You said what? Or you get upset? Oh, bang! I shoot you. Like,
oh, you cough on me? Oh.
You forgot how to talk out your disagreements. You forgot how to do that since you were locked up in the house. You forgot how to talk to someone or a counselor who could help you out instead of you just going and unleashing your rage in a freaking innocent ass school. Have you forgotten how to do things as human, as in just talking? What the hell? Like, the fear in me right now is ridiculous, dog. I have another boy in the way. 2 boys I gotta raise in this crazy-ass freaking country.
2.
How am I supposed to sleep or do my job on a daily, knowing at any given minute I could just receive a phone call, there's a shooting going on in my son's school, God forbid. I don't want this at all. But the risk is super high. And I have to drop all shit that I gotta do, and I have to prepare myself for what the hell happens, and then prepare myself for what the hell happens afterwards. Because I will be a madman. I'm gonna be honest. I will be a madman afterwards.
It sucks that you have to think about this.
It does. It does. And it's countrywide, bro. It's countrywide. Like, you drop your kid off, you say, "I love you. Go have a great day at school." Oh God. I hope this is not the day. Unfortunate. And these poor kids, man.
Yeah.
For them, the survivors I'm thinking of too, like your best friend. You saw this one girl I heard, like her best friend got killed, and it, like, she had to hide, covering herself with blood on her face. I'm like, what kind of thing is this? She's only 10.
Right.
Are we in like World War IV or some shit? What? These kids aren't supposed to be trained for this.
Like I said, man, it's just gonna be like just negative effects that trickles down from this, man.
And then they're gonna need counseling growing up because they can't. How do you sit straight in a classroom after that?
Right. You. How can you be in a classroom after that?
I'm out. Homeschool me. I'm not going back to school.
Right.
And then there's people like, oh, well, maybe we should just switch to homeschooling the kids. No, the kids should have the ability to go and sit in school and learn and socialize. That's what school is for. You have to learn how to socialize and stuff as like part of your development. You can't just go and hide in a house and just learn there. What good does that do? You're just making an excuse to not take your gun away.
It's all excuses, man. It's all excuses. They find all excuses.
Bouncing around.
Have all these mutants about who to blame and what we not gonna do. And it's one thing you can do and you won't do it.
Just make the damn background checks available. Just do that. Start there. And just see what happens. Freaking A, man. I've never seen so much anger before in like public figures either. Like I watch a lot of Rich Eisen and him. He went off the other day, and I was just like, I was just like applauding him.
Yeah,
I was like, man, his anger and his rage was well warranted.
A lot more people need to go off. I think we should just stop just games, just stop entertainment, and just rally up.
Push for it up, man. All hands on deck.
Rally up.
Everyone hearing this damn feed right now. All hands on deck. The country, these kids, our kids, need us. We don't just leave this up to chance. They need us to do something to save their future. We're not going to be here in like 50, 60 years. They are. We need to do something now. Please. Fellow podcasters, spread it. Put a segment on. Hey, have you changed the gun thing yet? We should probably make that a segment. Have you changed the gun thing yet?
That's what we call it.
That's the segment. That's it. Just
changed
ask the
gun thing yet?
Do something.
Randomly throughout your episode.
I signed about 3 different petitions this week, bro. Like, I don't normally do that, but I'm signing different petitions. I'm trying to donate to the families. But this is the after effect. You know what I mean? Like, what can be done right now? Like, what can we do right now?
Right.
I saw Steve Kerr go off in his own, and I was like, man, he wasn't even focused on that basketball in the middle of the playoffs. I'm like, well, good job, man, sir. Good job.
I wouldn't be worrying about the playoffs either.
I didn't worry about crap this week, dogs. I just kept hearing these people's tears.
Stories, just stories that affect. Like, I don't even want to tell the story that I heard. But
the father that found out his daughter that died. He found out from the daughter's friend, who he came to help out because she was covered in blood. And then he's like, she's telling him, oh, you know, one of my best friends got shot in there, and he finds out that it's his daughter. I'm like, I turned it off after that, bro.
Yeah, man. I can't hear those stories, man.
We can't hear it, but we have to hear it now, and we have to do something about it. Make this country better, man. Make this country better,
man. Change this law, man.
Please. Save our future, folks. Save our future. I'm like getting old freaking teary down right now. This is too sad. I don't know. Do you want to call it there on that? I'm just.
Yeah, I think it's best.
Fed up. I'm so fed up with this shit.
I think it's best to call it.
Let's call it right then and there.
All right.
We gotta move on, G. We got
quick bits. Woo. We'll talk about the real news real fast.
Try to go real fast.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll call it mid bits. Mid
bits. Disney and Lucasfilms released the first trailer for Willow. Were you a fan of Willow?
Of course I was. I was a fan of Willow.
I think that movie freaked me out when he turned into that goat.
Yeah. That's the most freaked out part. And then they have like a bunch of weird journeys on the ocean too. Yeah. It was kind of like up there with Dark Crystal and Labyrinth for me.
Yeah, it came out around that time.
Yeah, it has more magic and wizards and stuff like that.
And I didn't know that Lucasfilms did that.
Yeah, I did not know that either until looking back on the little trailer for the original Willow, which was pretty grainy, but excellent at the same time.
Right.
Was that the one where he was talking as the goat too?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Trippy.
And then they had a little like star type staff thing. Yeah.
But it was a great adventure though, nonetheless.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So I'm excited about this. It's a sequel, right? Sequel thing.
Yeah, sequel series.
I'm glad they made him look a little younger because he was looking kind of old for a bit. the actor for Willow. Yeah. So they did a good job. I'm hyped for it, man. I think it's coming out later this year. Is that later this year?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
around the holidays. So that'd be a great holiday movie for them.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I said holiday. I can't even say holidays without thinking about these kids, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Go check that Willow trailer out, man. That was pretty dope. Next quick bit, we got the Andor trailer dropped.
Andor trailer.
And/or yet. And/or but.
I wasn't, worrying about Andor at all.
No.
Oddly, they had this trailer. It was a nice looking trailer. It's like they showing different factions of,
of the rebels.
Of people in the Star Wars universe.
Right.
But
who are they? Who's these people?
Who are they? Why do they show Andor like last 5 seconds of the movie? Of the trailer.
Of the trailer.
If this is not his show, it made me confused. Like, is it his show or is it just about people in the Star Wars universe?
This was the teaser, so maybe they're just trying to build the world around him.
They show like 25 people before this show.
Yeah, you counted 25. I caught it like 1,000, including troops. But I don't know. I'm not excited too much about this one because I'm kind of like Star Wars oversaturated right now. And all these little side stories they're trying to pull up from the dirt and just create. I don't know. So, I'll watch it just to see what, if it grabs my attention because Rogue One was one of the better Star Wars movies, and if this is kind of like linked into that, then I'll look at it for that.
Yeah.
it seems interesting enough. August 31st, this one's dropping, folks.
August 31st.
And next equipment.
Mission Impossible Death Reckoning trailer was released, and that's the part 1. I guess it's a part 2.
Yeah,
I think that's the end of the series franchise.
Is that the end of it? It's over after that?
I think so, because they never had a part 1. Well, wait,
right?
I don't think so. I don't think they never had part 1.
They need to stop Mission Impossible.
Man, I love Mission Impossible, man.
I know you do.
They I'm telling you, they never go bad. Like, all the action is very good, very good.
I see he can't help but show his latest stunt that he's gonna do, which is drive the bike off the cliff and parachute, hopefully.
I don't know how he does all these stunts, man.
That's all it is. It's just like every one of these things now is like, how can we up the stunt level here?
It's that, and also is more of like the missions is literally impossible that he does. like being underwater for like 30 minutes and stuff like that, trying to defuse something. Wow. It's be crazy, man. It's crazy.
This was the movie that he went off on the crew about, right? When he was talking about the gold standard.
Yeah. This was it.
Okay, well, it looked like the gold standard.
The gold standard.
I can see why he was getting pissed.
Yeah.
This movie needs to come out. It's split into part 2 because somebody had to get COVID and mess up the flow.
Basically, that's probably what it was too.
Could have been one damn movie because of your ass. But yeah, it looked dope. I mean, I haven't seen the last 2 Mission Impossible movies, so.
What's the last one you saw?
Boy, that's a long ways back. That was probably when the white doves was flying around him or something like that.
Oh, okay. You talking about I think 2?
No, 3. That was 3. That was the third
2
one.
or 3. Yeah.
I cut it out after 3. I was like, I'm good. I don't need to see more.
I think Ghost Protocol on up. Those are some good movies.
Was there one with it was in the trailer with the dude that played Henry Cavill? He did like the bicep fist pump action thing.
Yeah, that was the last one. I
just watched the clip of that. I was like, oh, that's a cool move. I literally just watched it.
That whole movie is wild, man. Because I can't tell.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably try to watch.
One of them. You know what? Watch that one. I recommend that one.
All right.
I think that's Rogue Nation.
Yeah. When the whole thing went like south. Yeah. All right, I'll check that one out. For sure. Next quick bit. And this news kind of like helped me get through the week somewhat, but still it was overshadowed greatly. But Hunter x Hunter, ladies and gentlemen, Yoshihiro Tagashi hopped on and said, "Hey man, I'm gonna create a Twitter account, and not only that, I'm gonna announce that I'm working on the next chapters of Hunter x Hunter. The hiatus is over."
I wonder why he decided to continue it. Like,
what do you mean?
No. I'm not saying that this is not. This is great news. But I'm saying like what made him come out of the blue with, I'm continuing now. I'm starting now.
Well, I think health-wise is why he had stopped, right? So.
Okay.
I think his health was getting a little bit hard to keep up with there with the hours and all of that, and it was messing up with his life. So maybe he's back on track where he needs to be. And I mean, come on, man, those anime workers and manga workers, them dudes be overworked.
Yeah.
That thing is no joke.
Yeah, I was wondering why. Just like why out of the why to stop and why to start now.
Yeah, the hiatus was due to health concerns, and now I feel like he's back on track, and I'm so glad because that manga starts, and then soon enough we'll get that anime back, and oh boy, because there's so many different stories that could be continued from that anime, dog. And
also new animation styles.
Yes. Oh my god, see my boy Gone Back and Killua. Oh my god, that's gonna be dope, dude.
Yeah.
And they still had that what was it, the Phantom Troop?
Yeah.
Phantom Troop that they still had to deal with. Like that wasn't done either. So
nah, they still had a whole bunch of members of that, yeah.
That is gold tier anime when that comes back, bro.
Yeah.
You telling me if that anime comes back, we still got Jujutsu going on and Demon Slayer going on.
It's just gonna be too much.
We said Chainsaw Man last week.
Chainsaw Man, something very new to us.
Don't forget Bleach on the move, too. Go.
Forget Dragon Ball Superhero.
Oh yeah, that's supposed to come back too, right? Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that shit. Yeah, it's a good time for anime fans, man. Anime got me through this week. Oh my god. Thank you. Next quick bit.
Sony confirms Horizon Zero Dawn TV series will be on Netflix. And also God of War series to Amazon.
Yeah.
I don't think this should be a series at all. Both shows should not be.
Not even God of War series? Did we
No.
did we brush up on this a little bit?
I feel
couple
like
episodes ago?
I feel like it's gonna tarnish the games, man. If it's I don't think it's gonna be up to par to at how the games are.
These shows could suck. The games ain't go.
That's what I'm saying.
Games
Like
will do just fine.
the game's gonna do just fine, but it's just like this is just a waste of time and money because it's not gonna live up to the hype as the games.
You think it won't? Not even as a series?
What
Like
series?
it was a movie, I could be like, oh hell no, they about to flop on this real hard. But I think they have a little more possibility here if they leave it as a series for them.
I think this is gonna be I think we're gonna bash this once we see. I think we're gonna bash it.
I want them to do God of War justice though. Like that's my boy. That's my dude.
That's exactly like in order you have to do these shows justice, man. You gotta these games are too big
yeah.
to mess up. Yeah.
And like if how you mess up Horizon, oh man.
And then Amazon just put all that money in the Lord of the Rings franchise.
So don't worry about money in Amazon though. They got that thing covered. They got that thing covered.
All right.
We'll see though. We'll see. Stay tuned.
We'll see. Yeah.
We're gonna know pretty much how this is gonna flow based on who they cast as the main character.
Oh my God.
And then that will give you kind of an idea of okay, what the F is going on.
I feel like this is gonna be a call it out whoever they pick.
Call it out for
Yeah.
these two. Why'd y'all do this?
Why? Who cares?
Oh my God. So that's it for
That was it
quick
for
bits.
quick bits.
I mean, mid-bits. That was
Mid
mid-bits.
bits. Yeah, that's right. Mid bits.
Mid-bits. All right. So
We had a review of Love, Death, and Robots episodes 4, 5, and 6.
yes.
And then we're going to start it off with episode 4, Night of the Many Dead.
Night of the Many Dead. Yeah.
A bit of unholy cemetery sex in badly, kicking off a worldwide zombie plague. It's the cutest apocalypse you'll ever see.
The cutest.
Very cute.
Just cute all around.
I was wondering, like, the beginning of it. I was like, so that's what happened.
Yeah. That was funny. I was
That's so you can't y'all couldn't go nowhere else. Y'all couldn't go to a hotel
in a cemetery, really? Like y'all couldn't wait to drive down the block for a motel.
And then they just start getting nastier and
hold
nastier.
on. Spoiler alert, bro. Dang.
Oh, spoiler alert. My bad.
This whole episode's off, man.
Yeah. Very off.
Oh God.
But yeah, man, they just
that was too hilarious. The
unleashed.
way they had that high pitched ass sex going on.
Yeah. And they ain't just do it in one spot. It was in multiple areas.
all over. And then it got kind of really freaky. I was like, look, somebody can come and eat these people up right now.
Yeah.
And it just kept it in that miniature style for the whole thing. I thought we were going to get
thing. And I like that rolled out like that miniature, but it's basically just a camera way far out,
seeing the destruction. Like
just
pretty much
it,
this summed up like every zombie movie. But they put it from like a very far out perspective. So it was funny. It was kind of like sped up, like because they kind of laid out like the regular plot, like okay, zombies here, blah blah blah, the army's gonna come in, blah blah blah, and then we have to actually try to torch the cities that they're from to eradicate them, and it just speeds everything up to the point where it just ends like freaking hilariously, bro.
right.
Like,
You ain't had to worry about how they look. You just see just miniature people running around.
They freaking launch all the nukes in the end to destroy these things, and then the camera zooms out like from the Earth to the galaxy to Milky Way.
It's just a fart.
He's just a fart.
Yeah, that's how it will be. Yeah. It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense.
Just a fart. Like, it wasn't relevant really to anything else in the universe that this planet destroyed itself.
Right.
Like,
just a fart.
I mean, if you think about it, like, does it really matter that humanity, we destroy ourselves here in this moment, right? Linking it back to our earlier topic. Like, we're just going to phase out to the rest of the universe doesn't really care that Earth ever existed because, you know, we killed each other.
Dude, that I think that's possible. It'll happen. Somebody randomly trying to have sex at a cemetery and
oh my god, just spawn everything up.
Right.
So what would you rate that one episode?
I rate that one a 7.5. It was pretty because it was short. I wish it was longer. I
gave it a 6.5. Like I understood what they're doing, but one, I'm kind of like over the whole zombie thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're a zombie hater.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, man, how many more things you gonna do with zombies? I gave it got up to a 6 because it was sped up. You know, they did speed it up, and that last part did crack me up.
Yeah.
So
I just like the way that it was like just a miniature scenery of the whole thing.
That took a lot of work.
Yeah, it did. It
took a lot of work. You know what? I'll bump it up to the 7 for the work that it took to do that episode. Yeah. You got a 7, guys. You got a 7.
All right.
Next episode, we got
Kill Team Kill.
Kill Team Kill.
U.S. Special Forces are trained to neutralize any threat, even a cybernetic killing machine created by the CIA. Their secret weapon, a sense of humor.
Yeah. Seriously.
This is like just some
man humor here.
Testosterone on the whole nother level.
Testosterone overload, dog. Like
this was masculinity.
The episode starts off with a man peeing on your face.
20, yes. And having fun peeing, like
and just having it slang out, just slanging it in front. I'm like, dude, are you serious? And every freaking F-bomb you could think of was going on in this episode.
Man, I
overly muscular guys just with guns again, freaking guns.
Here we go,
goddamn guns. Like it was just brimming with testosterone everywhere. I think I actually grew some extra hairs on my chest from this episode.
It was super gory as well, man. Like
hells yeah. That's another thing. Just blood. It was blood, gore, freaking cursing, and over muscular guys. That's it.
It reminds me of a show you like if you playing it Grand Theft Auto and you go in the room in your house and you watching the TV. This cartoon will pop up.
This is what's on.
This is what's on. Yeah.
The whole plot was like straightforward. They try to kill this big ass cybernetic bear, whatever.
A bear.
Freaking! This is the most OP bear I've ever seen in my life, dog. It had freaking gel on the inside that could slow down bullets.
Right? Come on. What kind of gel is that?
Jesus Lord! It had a freaking Spider-Man armor legs on the back.
Yeah.
That was just OD.
Yeah.
The worst thing I felt sorry for was the little robot that think it could and it couldn't.
and the way they get so close to this robot at the end, like you just met this little machine.
That was the funniest thing. Like
I was like, oh come on, man.
He was crying like he knew the machine for that long.
You get out of here. Go.
Oh my god. And they just died in the most gruesome ways, these guys, dog. Like the one dude that just got all the freaking arms pierced into his body.
Right, yeah.
And I was like, dang, bro. Like, I had to clinch a little bit looking at these scenes. Serious gore.
Yeah, that first run-in with the cybernetic bear.
Yeah, serious gore. He just slashing and biting and chopping, and then like in the end when they thought he was coming from the front doorway and he popped out from the back, and the dude just got his head ripped off. I was like, man, this is just over the top. It was just over the top.
Very over the top, yeah.
Guns shooting and goddamn, and they all died there in the end anyway. So it was like, what the hell,
Sarge? What do you give this?
You know what? It's kind of funny. Hold on, before I give my rating, it's kind of funny thinking of all the testosterone, right? And they just end with this explosion coming out of the top of a volcano. Think of a human part you know, masculinity. The episode literally just came like that was it.
It was from the I bomb, right?
Yeah. But I think that's why they ended it like that. This was just strictly just a testosterone fuel
orgasm cartoon.
Just it's an orgasm right there to the top.
Of masculinity
came in your face. That's it.
Just
boom.
I wonder if I don't think women should watch that particular story.
Yo,
No.
That
it's just,
first opening 10 seconds would throw them off real quick.
especially that comment.
Balls out.
Especially the comment that guy made at the end. I was like, oh come on, man.
Yeah.
His last dying words was that. Come on, man.
That was messed up.
Yeah.
That was messed up. But in the spirit of testosterone, I gave it an 8.
I give it an 8.5 because of the animation.
Because you was a man, G. That's it. You was a man. You was a man there. Guns and shooting and smoking and cussing.
Animation. Pure animation.
I found it funny. Like, I don't know if the guy intentionally, one of the actors there, one of the characters, he intentionally broke the fourth wall and said sorry for the swearing. Did you catch that?
Yeah.
I was like, was he talking to the audience when he said that? Because they were cursing way before when he was talking.
Right.
And he now decides to apologize. I'm like, yeah, y'all know what y'all doing.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know what y'all doing. Yeah. But yeah, straight testosterone levels there. It was an interesting episode, nonetheless.
One of the characters sound like Seth Green.
Yeah, I thought it was him.
Yeah, I think it was
the clown face too.
Yeah. I think it was the clown face.
I feel like a Seth Green character. Mm-hmm. Moving on, we got the next one.
Moving on, Swarm. 2 human scientists study the secrets of an ancient alien entity, but soon learn the horrible price of survival in a hostile universe. Swarm.
This shit reminded me of StarCraft so hard.
This was some dope CGI, but I felt like all the humans was greased and oiled up.
Yeah, were they sweating throughout the whole episode?
I don't know.
Or was that just like
Is that just part of? I think that's just the texture.
I thought it was like extra humid in the nest, so that's why they was always like sweaty, and then they just had sex too, so they made it extra sweaty.
Oh, but they when he came to the place in his underwear, just floating around, he was already sweating.
I don't know. That was just weird.
This one was a very weird because like the story didn't like match up. It
kind of made. I don't know how to explain it here.
Okay, go ahead.
Because it's kind of like there was this swarm that's been around for like pretty much the dawn of the universe.
I know all of that part, but like the moment where she just get automatically captured, like, and then he going out to look for a situation that happened, and then he run into her already,
assimilated.
Right. So I'm trying to figure out like that whole. I thought I was missing something because I thought did I fell asleep by accident? You know what I'm saying? But it just goes to that scene.
I think they caught on the swarm caught on to what the scientists were doing, right? Because remember they were going to try to make their own queen, and
right, and then send it to. But when did they catch on and how?
Well, that's the thing. You just have to assume that they caught on and they caught her. So because some time passed, if you notice, like his hair
grew up. But like, why didn't show how they figured it out?
Because it's only 12 minutes. G.
I know they could have made that 20. That could have been extra 5 minutes of
no lie. They could have actually made
information.
Of storytelling there because I'm like, okay, so I thought she was cool with them, and then out of nowhere they turned on her. Mm-hmm. Like she seemed like she was chilling with them for a minute.
Yeah, she was with them for a long time studying.
Just automatically just give her tentacle dreads.
She classified like what 70-something species and stuff like that. So like she been there for a minute. So
and she got the worst freaking Starship Troopers treatment. That shit. Remember Starship Troopers when the guy got his brain sucked out?
Oh yeah.
And then, but she wasn't dead. Like I mean,
she's just tortured and her body just being.
But
used.
if she detaches from that thing, she's dead. She's dead.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah.
So it looks like it became like a parasitic thing to her brain,
like a symbiote.
Yeah, where it's using her just to speak. But if it detaches from her, there's no way her body's healing from that. Mm-hmm. There's like 20 different things in her brain. That was so gross.
It was disgusting, man. Yeah.
And then, but remember when they did like let her come back to consciousness for a bit? She was like in pain
and crying. Yeah.
Oh my god, that shit was trippy. That image is just disgusting.
You know what I thought? I thought that they was gonna. I thought that she was gonna have his baby, and then somehow they was gonna make her. They was
merge
gonna
with some species, or
right,
something.
Right. That's what I thought, or something like that. So I was kind of confused, but anyway, it was. Go ahead.
No, the whole brain thing that came out as like a self-defense for the swarm.
Yeah. And
then I was created. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I said. Okay.
But then it's like they leave you with this like I don't know if it's even a cliffhanger. It's like, okay,
it's
now
basically
he work together.
Yeah, he has no choice. He have no choice.
I hope they come back and like if there's season 4, they come back and touch on that story. Like, okay,
I hope so too. Yeah,
because that needs to be good. That needs to go somewhere. That's not an ending.
Right. That's what I'm saying, man. This whole story was kind of weird, but the animation was dope. I like the insects and all that.
Like so far with Love, Death, and Robots, a lot of these stories are not really like
yeah, man,
giving that impact. You know, it's just like what the hell.
They give you that bleak ending also.
Yeah.
So.
But then they just give you, how'd you like that animation? Oh, that shit was tight.
Yeah.
Hey, that CGI.
Forget the story, but look at the animation, though.
Forget the guns. Look at what we're gonna do with this new iPhone. That's what they're doing.
I get that one.
Don't think we forgot. Keep hitting that shit up.
I gave that one a 7.
Yeah, solid 7.5 for me there, sir.
Okay.
Solid 7.5. So yeah, I think that wraps it up for those 6. We got 3 more.
3 more. Next week
coming next week, and that'd be it for Love, Death, and Robots.
Yep.
Interesting stuff. All right, call it right there on that.
Call it right then and there.
Mm-hmm. Well, call it then.
Hold on, G. I got a question.
All right, go ahead.
We've been talking for what, almost an hour now, close to, maybe over.
Yeah.
Did they change the law yet?
That's what I was about to ask you.
Okay.
I don't think
because it don't take that much, man.
No, it don't.
Just take it out their hands.
Just stop it. That's all you gotta do. Just stop it. You know what you gotta do.
Just checking. It don't take that much, man.
It don't take that much. No, it don't. It don't.
Oh my God.
It don't.
All right. Next here we got the premiere of Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan is back.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And we get a dive in here with his life. Spoiler alert, by the way.
Spoiler alert.
I kind of enjoyed the recap. Did you watch the recap?
You talking about from the Revenge of the Sith?
Well, yeah.
The
whole
prequel trilogy.
The prequel,
Yeah. It was a cool little, it was important for, people who haven't seen those two.
Yeah. I kind of liked it, but then in the middle of me watching the recap, I was like, why didn't they make the prequel trilogy a series? Like, I feel like it would have worked better as a series on like Netflix or Disney Plus.
Because they wasn't thinking about doing anything back then. So,
but back then I understand. But I'm like looking at it now. I'm like, you know what? It probably would have been because that's not any of our favorite Star Wars movies.
Revenge of the Sith was. I like that one.
Yeah, that one was the tightest.
Clone Wars was okay, but the first one, no.
No.
The first one, the only thing good about the first one is the battle at the end.
I didn't like any of those first two, but Revenge of the Sith, that shit hits. Like the fight between Obi-Wan and Anakin, hell yeah, I could watch that all day.
Right.
But I feel like if it was in series form, maybe they could have paced the movie and the acting and the stuff better and have it more cohesive, and could have been a little more successful. That's just my opinion. But anyway.
You got to talk to George Lucas on that one.
I don't really need to talk to him. I don't care anymore. That's just a suggestion. But it was great to see Mr. Obi-Wan Kenobi back in the spotlight.
Dude, well, the first episode was kind of slow for me.
Kind of slow? That was mid, bro. I like that one now.
Mid?
That shit was mid.
I think it was slow. It was slow. Him there in the little meat packing district cutting up some freaking desert fish. It seemed like that whole like his day to day, they like done that over and over again to make
that was a little dragged out. I was like, we get it.
Yeah.
We get it.
Yeah.
They were talking about, I was reading some article, they were like, oh, we wanted to do like a character study, like how they did with Joker. I'm like, this is not really a character study.
But you could just do it. You could just do snippets of that. You ain't got to do.
Yeah, you got to show him cutting up the same meat to feed his little elephant camel. And then I don't know what the hell you call that thing.
And then you show to see them traveling back and forth, and they just sitting there in silence. Like that's a waste of film.
It's a waste of time. Yeah, it is. But I mean, like They did give us the flashback, what do you call it? The dream that he had where he's still haunted by what happened to Anakin.
Mm-hmm.
So that was nice there, but it was really slow pickings in the beginning.
Right.
And
what you think about the Inquisitors?
That's gonna be my next thing. Like the Inquisitors thing. Like this main dude with the face, the white face. And, the blades. I'm like, what are you gonna do, sir? What is it here that you're gonna do?
Right.
and they're still hunting Jedi. Like this was 10 years. I'm like, damn, y'all still got Jedis to hunt? Like,
Right.
10 years in the game?
Yeah.
After this stuff is done? Like, y'all, it seems to me like they killed a really hefty amount of Jedis. Like, why does it still take 10 years and you guys are still hunting these
things? Jedi's in hiding. They
right.
hiding.
I mean,
the best hide of seeks.
the one there that didn't hide really well. I mean, they eventually caught him. In the bar, that was dope. I like that scene.
I think he was more like a Padawan.
Yeah, probably in the up and up. He wasn't really a Jedi Knight just yet. Maybe
he looked like he was a Padawan.
Yeah, his skills didn't last too long. I'm like, oh, you stopped the knife. Now what else are you gonna do?
Right.
Get caught? Damn, you suck.
Yeah.
Damn, you suck.
Then he didn't get caught, did he?
Yeah, he got caught. He was hung up there in the street.
Oh yeah.
That was him.
Yeah.
Sorry, spoiler alert by that one, by the way.
Yeah.
I did like the scene that they opened up with the. It's unfortunate, but they had the killings of the people in the temple, the Jedi temple, and you saw the kids running and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was interesting to see just how it was going down. That one Jedi was trying to save those kids. Man,
oh yeah, I like that little action scene. Yeah,
that was dope. But the rest of that first episode was slow as hell, dog.
Yeah, it was super slow, man.
And then did they introduce? We're going into the second episode here too, right? Yeah, did they introduce Leia, the baby girl Leia, in this episode? The first one or the second one?
Second episode.
The second episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so they bring in Leia now. And
she's more of an adventurer. She don't want to be a princess.
She don't want to be a princess. What were your thoughts on them bringing her in the story?
It kind of made sense to bring her in the story because in the first Star Wars, New Hope, she knew Ben Kenobi. Yeah. So this was a perfect little tie-in. But she was kind of getting on my nerves throughout the end of this episode by running from him,
dude.
While people is chasing him and shoot at him. Like, where are you going? You're a little girl.
Before we even go to that run scene, I mean that's a good run. But the one when she was running from the guys in the forest, like what kind of chase was this?
That was I'm trying to figure out like is this like the acting of the chase
was horrible.
Horrible.
You can't catch this little midget girl running all over the place.
She doing little Aloy slides from Horizon.
But it's not even, and it's in slow motion. She's running.
That's what I mean. Like exactly. Like you can't just scoop her up.
And like this one, I rewinded. I'm like, did she just purposely run into the log? One of the people that was chasing her.
One move she did. She went under a log, and then the person who was behind her act like the log was about to fall on her. Exactly. like they just stopped in the middle. I'm like, come on, man.
It lasted for far too long. I was like, this is lame.
Right.
What is going on here with this chase scene?
Yeah, I didn't like that chase scene.
Oh my, it was bad, dog. That was bad. I was like, oh man, they should have fixed that. Nobody looked at that and said that was all right.
And the guards, man, the guards take 8 years. Wait, yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah, that was my one gripe with this thing so far. My next one is gonna be this the Inquisitor people and their ridiculously slow way of talking. I am going to catch Obi-Wan
Kenobi.
Me. Like, okay, you can talk a little faster though. Like,
you stand back. I'll deal with you later.
Mine. Like, lady, up your talk speech, please. We got things to do. I don't know if they dragging us out on purpose, but Lord, they were talking slow. I'm like,
third sister, fall back.
Like, Darth Vader speaks faster than these dudes, and he has a freaking mask and breathing thing that he has to talk through. Y'all can't talk faster than this.
Right. Speaking of third sister, man, she's pretty cool, man. I like that character. I like
her.
Third
sister, yeah.
Yeah, I like her as an Inquisitor more than the other Inquisitors. Like,
right.
But, it made sense for her to, deal with the one that was over her at the end.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Some of the scenes with the chasing is what's messing with me right now, dog.
Yeah.
It's like when she was chasing him or running on the rooftops. I'm like, huh?
You talking about the parkour?
Yeah, the little parkour thing. I'm like, huh? And then it take you like 20 seconds too much to come down. I'm like, what is going on here? What are we watching? It didn't make any sense. And then like for Obi-Wan, you know, he does the little force grip for the girl, and then he's down on the floor in like 2 seconds. I was like, how the hell did he get down there so fast?
Oh yeah. The power.
He was like, he was just up on top.
Yeah, the power of editing.
The editing is kind of wacky in this thing, dog. Yeah. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
What is going? And then like it was super corny.
Her parkour reminds me of Finnick Shan's parkour in Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Like that reminds me of her scenes a little bit too much. So I like the city though, but I didn't like her parkour movements.
Yeah, no. And then the whole part there that threw me off in the end of episode 2, she's like, "We're gonna get you, Obi-Wan." I'm like, it's super cheesy.
I want to know why she's after him though. I guess we'll find out too.
There's a little theory floating around that they showed the kids running in the beginning.
Around, she's one of the kids.
She was one of the kids.
Well, what they got to do with Obi-Wan? They got a whole bunch of Jedis dying in front of her. Like,
I don't know.
We'll see. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
But she's running after him, after she kills the other Inquisitor guy. Which, by the way, I was upset at that. I'm like, man, you didn't even show what power he had. He had that spinning freaking saber, and then he just dies.
If he died that quick, he ain't that good at it.
He's dead. She stabbed him through the freaking chest.
He shouldn't have sensed that.
Like, he sucks.
Yeah, he sucks.
But she goes after it and is like, "I'm gonna get you, Obi-Wan." I'm like, you really? That's your line that you're saying as he's flying off in a spaceship? Like, it was so cheesy, so corny. I was like, dang, dude.
What you think of Homeboy as the fake Jedi?
That was funny. He had his funny moments, but you know, it is what it is. It's kind of awkward how they go about with the dialogue here for Obi-Wan so far, because it's like this wooden kind of stiffness, you know, and then they throw in this awkward joke, and then now it seems like they're recycling this whole like Grogu and Mandalorian connection, you know, this whole like, hey, take care of a kid, it's cute, you know,
kids,
and you know, just
alien
one
kids,
kid with like, there's other stories you could tell with these characters without having them be like an automatic side parent, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, we've seen that already. Come on, give us something different.
Yeah,
but actually have Obi-Wan with a like serious cool ass mission.
But it does work, man, because it kind of works because of she's a Skywalker, so it connects in a way.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, I see that, I understand it.
But as long as she's not like, you know, like Grogu is, like, you know, just fragile. She ain't that fragile, but it's still that chase scene was still kind of wonky though.
Yeah, that chase scene is where she lost points. And I'm like, we could get this kid. She could go back to her family right now. Episode 3, just give her back to the family, and then we don't really have to see Princess Leia as a kid anymore.
Right. Thank you, Ben Kenobi.
That was it, you know.
Thank you, Princess.
You know, but the best part to me was the Anakin reveal.
Oh, yeah. In the tank,
Yeah, that was dope as hell, because... One, I completely forgot that, he didn't know that Anakin survived. He ran off.
Right, yeah.
After he chopped him.
Yeah.
I have the high ground, Anakin. It's over.
You underestimate my power.
You are the chosen one. It was said that you bring balance to the Force, not leaving it darkness.
I hate you.
And then he left. So
just like that.
And then he left, you know, and I was like, I completely forgot that he didn't, you know, get confirmation that Darth Vader was alive. So
that kind of makes sense. If somebody like got lava on him like that, I think
there's no way he's dead.
No way. There's no way.
Alive, you know. So I can understand his shock. Like, what the hell? And then she's like, "You didn't know." I'm like, what the hell? That scene too was kind of like weird, because it seemed like they were trying to take parts of Return of the Jedi when Vader was talking to Luke. Yeah. Right? When he's like, sister, you have a baby sister. You know, so she's kind of like, you didn't know.
Yeah.
Vader's Anakin. Anakin's alive. Like, boy. Originality.
Same thing.
Where's the originality? You guys just put that thing in the washing machine and recycle.
References.
It's still clean. It's still clean.
Put it in the wash again to make sure it's clean.
So there's another series, Andor. All right. Okay, cool. Same thing. I swear to you, watch. There's gonna be some new little side character that Andor is gonna be dealing with.
You think these too many Star Wars shows is not good?
I'm getting the feeling. You didn't even have to ask that question.
I think
I'm getting that feeling.
I think that started with like currently right now, like with Andor, because we already had Boba Fett, and then we already had the Mandalorian.
We had Visions. Don't forget Visions.
We had Visions, and then we got Ahsoka, and then we got more. Like
so that's what I'm saying, dude. Like my taste buds for this is getting really sour.
It's like y'all just spitting out shows for money, or y'all
for the
just,
hell of it. Like
y'all really worrying about the story is what I'm worried about now.
It doesn't seem like that because they just killed that Inquisitor guy. Like he was a main character wasn't he from one of those other shows?
I don't know if that was the same one, but I think that was his own race.
But still,
it was two of them. Or I don't know.
Come on, dude! Like he had one of the coolest damn lightsabers, and then he's dead. Like,
yeah, because he was kind of chunky than the one that was in
Yeah. And
then Rebels. No, not Rebels. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. Rebels. That's
Clone Wars, right? Or Rebels. One or two. Yeah.
One of those. Was this Clone Wars? Rebels wasn't the same thing.
I think Rebels.
So many damn Star Wars.
Exactly, yeah. Animated too, yeah, man.
And do something better with these people's uniforms, bro. Like
and stop dealing with the sky. I need something new. I need something. I don't want no Skywalkers. Nothing. I don't want.
Well, you can't help it in this series though, because he has to run in with Anakin. He's a Skywalker.
Yeah. That's why I'm watching this show, because of Anakin Skywalker as Vader. But
returning,
I want to just see their confrontation.
Yeah,
that's the only reason why I'm watching this show.
That's why you're trucking through. Yeah, that's the only reason too, man. I'm with you on that one. I'm just trucking through because they're gonna build up this whole. They're supposed to actually fight in this series.
Oh, they need to. Yeah, they need to.
Yeah,
they need to be a big battle.
I just want to see that battle, and then I'll be like, that's where the 10 is probably gonna come in for me. I'm not gonna really give this anything higher than like a 7 right now.
I gave these episodes a 6.
Oh, well, damn! I'll probably join you. let me go ahead and join you. 6.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me run over to you real quick. Hold on.
Okay. All right. You almost there.
There's a log. Hold on.
Slide. Do the slide. Do the slide.
Hold on.
There you go.
Hold on. I have something to say.
To me?
To you.
Okay.
Don't rush me now.
All right.
Don't rush me. I'm speaking.
Okay.
And I will say what I have to
say. And what?
I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6. I'm gonna give it a 6. End of the episode.
Gave it a 6. I also like that they ended it like a Star Wars movie. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah. He's got his own little theme song
credits
too.
Yeah,
he's got his own little theme song. It's pretty dope.
Yeah,
but I cannot wait, and I hope the next episode Vader is actually like mobile and he's actually talking and stuff. So
yeah, man, I need to see him like at least like between suits, like yeah.
Make him do some more Vader stuff. Make him do that Rogue One jump off. Give us that.
Yeah.
And then now they're talking about Christian. What's his name? Henderson.
Yeah, Christian. Yeah.
He's supposed to be. He's open to doing like a Vader show or whatever. So hopefully, if they do something like that, that'd be dope. If they just make it, high PG-13, please.
It kind of sucks that Vader, like, time has come and gone because we still trying to see
more
moments of him. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
so it's kind of hard trying to fit him in like as a series. I don't even know if it's gonna work. Like, what the series gonna be about? I
have no idea. Or if we were asking for a movie a while back.
Right, I will watch it. I will watch it, but just what's the story gonna be about? Is the question.
The story's not really gonna be matter. You just want to see Vader do some more like cool freaking.
He said, "Look, it should be just a YouTube clip of Vader just
give us a long
training or something like that." Yeah,
just him doing trainings and slaughtering like freaking species everywhere. We'll take it. Just do that. Yeah, just doing cool ass freaking dark side because they haven't pushed his powers to the limit.
That's what I always say. Like he's supposed to be this powerful Sith Lord, but I don't really see him do anything normal than a normal Jedi do.
Right. Until Rogue One. Like, until Rogue One, we saw, like, his moveset looked really damn cool.
But Rogue One, he was going off against people just with blasters. It wasn't really, like, Jedis or anything like that. So I want to see him do something that's strong for a Jedi to do that we haven't seen before.
He might do it against Obi-Wan. Let's see. Hopefully,
yeah.
Yeah, like the lightning ball thing. You know what the thing is like we were spoiled since way before with Star Wars Force Unleashed, and we are still trying to see stuff like that.
I think so. Especially that first one. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! So
I don't even want to talk about it. We're
still trying to get that in like live action form because that showed you like force powers that's possible. Like, damn, dude, you could do that with the force,
and we haven't seen that yet in nothing of these movies.
What we get? I'm sorry, I already ranted on this before, but we got freaking. Oh, I could move rocks.
Yeah,
I could lift a couple of rocks.
Yeah, you got.
What?
Yeah, that's it.
Anybody can lift rocks. Oh, I'm gonna stop this lightning with what? My freaking lightsaber. That's lame.
Let's. We already had a call. Can't believe I just watched.
I'm just saying, Vader, help us out and give us some proper freaking powers that we could be wild at.
Yeah, man.
Not
this is your chance. This is your chance to really make Vader shine.
Or even Obi-Wan. Like, give Obi-Wan some cool freaking power to do.
Right, yeah.
Not force.
Kind of seemed like he was struggling with that because he never used his. It makes sense because he never used the Force in 10 years. So
yeah, he's rusty. In a long time. But I feel like once he knocks the rust off, it'd be great if he could do something really cool that we've never seen before.
That's true.
Like, don't just turn yourself into a hologram and dust your shoulder and act like you actually did something.
Yeah. That was,
Oh, God.
Boy, that series. That trilogy.
That movie, bro.
That trilogy.
Horrible.
Trilogy.
So that's it for Obi-Wan, man.
That's it for
Solid 6 right now. We're looking for hope. You're our only hope, Obi-Wan.
Oh, yeah.
Give us something. Help us, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
How many episodes is this?
How many is it gonna be?
Yeah.
I think either 6 or 9. So
okay, y'all got some episodes to do.
They got work to do.
Yeah.
All right, let's call it there on the Obi-Wan talk.
Well, call it then.
We really need some positivity, G.
Oh yeah, some positive.
Let's get a little positivity in here, please.
Yeah.
Positive
chakra. Yeah, here we go. There comes a time when one must take a position that is neither safe nor politic nor popular, but he must take it because conscience tells him it's right. I'll say that again. There comes a time when one must take a position that is neither safe nor politic nor popular, but he must take it because conscience tells him it's right.
Amen to that.
Yeah. Basically, y'all have to change these laws.
Do what's right for humanity. Do what's right for
your conscience is telling you to do this. Come on, man.
Do what's right for your kids.
We don't need another tragedy, man.
We really don't need any more of these.
Our hearts is too heavy now.
It's done. I really do believe if anything else is to happen again, dogs, like I think there'll just be open riots and it'll just be all hell break loose after that.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. There's a tipping point. We are at the tipping point here, and it's enough.
Mm-hmm.
It's really enough. So you better listen to that Positive Chakra.
Yep.
Put that ish on replay.
Yeah. Keep playing it over and over again.
There better be something done by next freaking Friday. I swear. Y'all got enough time to have something done.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's still one more week left of school. Or not even. Some states go till end of June.
Yeah, that's true.
So you really need to put some speed on this process.
Yeah.
Jeez.
High alert.
High alert, everyone. Stay safe, stay blessed. Positive Chakra.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's only fitting for our yell-outs that we just do a moment of silence here for the 19 kids that were killed and the 2 teachers that lost their lives. There, 2 adults. Sorry. Ah, man, rest in peace. I don't know what else to say. yell out also to the families. And we're praying for you guys. We're donating for you guys. We're looking for change for you and for every other family that's lost a child in this kind of way. Like, I don't know. We got to do something. We got to do something. But moment of silence there for everyone affected by this as well. Like us here, family, friends, this country. Just moment of silence for everybody.
All right.
Oh, boy. Man.
Oh, rough one.
Yeah, this was one of the roughest episodes ever.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. We try to get some laughs in there, but it's even hard to laugh right now.
Right, it's definitely hard to laugh.
Please. It's never been this hard to laugh before. We are the most laughable people.
Right.
You hear us every week.
Yeah. we just laugh at our own selves for no reason.
It's for no reason.
Yeah.
And now this was just, I don't ever want to feel like this again. Like,
Neither
come
do
on,
I.
man.
Neither do
Please.
I, man. Nobody should feel this way.
Nobody. Oh, man. Well, G, that's you, right? You're that guy.
Yeah,
GP.
I'm that guy. No, that's GP. Look, I'm about to say AD. I'm
all
also
right,
so confused. And
You could be B. It's all right.
all right, UBB.
Let's just share each other's, like, being.
All right.
I'll be GP.
All right.
This is weird.
Exactly.
This is weird. That was that guy known as GP.
And that was that guy known as AD back in my
folks, we can do better as human race. We can definitely do better because that's what you can do. All right, that's what you guys can do.
We're too far into intellect for stuff like this to keep happening. We're too smart for this, man.
Yeah, we really are. We shouldn't have to pay any more dues for this. Like, come on, enough's enough. So we'll catch you guys next week.
Yeah, on Flippity Flop.
Happy Memorial Weekend.
3 days off.
And just keep your loved ones. Tell them you love them. Hug them up. Keep those prayers and put those prayers with actions behind them as well.
We need some change in the next episode. We better have some type of change. Something.
We better have a change. Or we're going to call it out again.
Well, we'll keep calling it
We're
out.
going to keep calling it out.
Yeah.
Peace.
Deuces.
Like a don't feed it.